Yo guys, what up, what up? I'm Bella, this is BBC. We put together a handstand tutorial for you guys that want to achieve the handstand. So we're starting off with a warm-up. This will prevent you from any injuries from happening. So first, you put your hands together, then you rotate one way, and then the other way. So next up, you have to place your hands on the ground. Then you have to lean a little forward to get the nice stretch. Then you have to flip your hands and put the palms of your hands so they're pointing towards the sky. Make sure you hold each stretch for 30 seconds. So next up, you have to make sure when you want to achieve the handstand that you get the correct form. So go ahead, find a pole or wall, place your hands on the ground, and then slowly crawl up till your belly touches the wall or the pole. You will have to do a lot of repetition of this, holding this for at least 30 seconds as well. Alright, now you're facing your back towards the pole or the wall, and you can slowly try to hold your balance by yourself. You will have to do this consistently, combined with the first step where your belly is facing towards the wall, so you hold your balance, but at the same time you still keep the correct form. So doing this consistently will help you build the strength in your shoulder and arms, so hopefully you can hold the handstand by yourself now. So go ahead, find an open space. So what I do, I kick up in the handstand. But you can also go ahead and try what Brandon does. He hops up in it, but it takes a lot of strength. So now that you can do a freestanding handstand, you have to be aware that you don't go ahead and bend like a banana handstand. So you have to make sure you tighten your glutes and your abs so you keep your handstand nice and straight. So if you want to be a little more creative, you can go ahead and do the handstand push-ups. So first, you will start up against the wall or the pole to build the strength. Once you've done enough repetition and sets, you go ahead and find a free space to do the handstand push-ups. That's a lot of different ways and techniques to do the handstand push-ups. What Brandon do, he actually goes down very slowly and controlled and kind of do a scoop and then presses up. And as soon as you achieve one handstand push-up, then you can start doing sets and repetitions. And if you want to take it to even another level, you can do the handstand to tiger bend. Alright, so how I build the strength for the tiger bend is actually I hold it. First, you want to build the strength and gain the balance. Now again, go ahead, find a wall or pole where you can put your legs up against to support yourself. So the next step for this will be that you experiment going down from the handstand to the tiger bend. You're probably going to fall a couple of times in your first try, but that's okay. Don't lose faith, just keep practicing. Eventually you're going to get it, and then you can do repetition and sets. So if you have achieved all of this and are still hungry for more, you can go ahead and do the handstand clap. So at this step, your handstand is probably pretty solid, and you can start off with doing some hops before you actually go for the clap. I want you guys to notice that Brandon actually focuses on his legs to make the hop and not as much the arms. It still requires a lot of strength to do the handstand clap, but it's actually more about momentum. Now, all it takes from you is just practice, not giving up, and keep trying. So if you have too much body fat, this will be easier if you lose some weight. So click the link below for our free fat loss program. Once again, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys got something out of it. All right, peace.
Yo, what up, what up? It's your man, Big Brandon Carter. If you're like me, you start every day with coffee. And I used to drink that regular basic bitch coffee, but now I drink Fighter Fuel. Fighter Fuel is the strongest coffee on the market. Fighter Fuel naturally has more caffeine than traditional coffee, but we did some extra. We put some ginseng in it. So it's coffee and ginseng. You never had nothing like this. Put some respect on your mornings by starting your day off with Fighter Fuel coffee and not that basic bitch coffee you've been drinking your whole life. Fighter Fuel's for badasses like you, so you need a badass coffee like Fighter Fuel. And if you're intermittent fasting, you know how effective coffee is for naturally reducing appetite. Fighter Fuel takes that to a whole nother level, cause it's way stronger than any basic bitch coffee, and we got some ginseng in there. This is the real fuel for your mornings. Try Fighter Fuel coffee today.